Hello and welcome everybody to another speaker spotlight. Today I have the honor and privilege of introducing you all to Fimi Haddadian. I'm going to read your bio, Fimi, to everybody, and then we'll talk about your session. Fimi is a school psychologist with over 2 decades of experience working with children across various age groups. She develops and implements social emotional learning curriculum at the district level, as well as delivers staff and parent training. She's the co-founder of Blue Jack Kids, a trauma-informed social emotional learning program, empowering children to recognize and navigate their emotions, understand the intricacies of their brains, and equip them with essential life skills. She's also the author of a children's book on emotions and coping skills, and is an author on a book about bullying in her native language. So, Fimi, we are so excited to have you speak at our virtual conference this year. Can you tell everybody about your session? It's entitled Supporting the Social, Emotional, and Behavioral Needs of Students. So tell everybody what they can expect.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be presenting, and we'll be talking about the social emotional learning and practical ways to incorporate SEL into the classroom setting. So for example, studies show children who are better equipped to read emotions from nonverbal cues, they form healthier friendships, and they do better academically. So when I go into the classroom, this is one of the strategies that I teach. I have emotion poster boards, and we talk about the facial expressions, the body language, and we talk about the feelings. So we work on expanding emotion knowledge in our students. And I also use handheld mirrors, and we practice seeing how they're feeling. We make the facial expressions and the body language, so the kids really love it. So that's, for example, one strategy that we use in the classroom. And for the second half, we'll be talking about behaviors. My training as a school psychologist was very much through a behaviorist lens. And I've had to do a lot of unpacking and unlearning around the training that I received. So once I started learning about the trauma-informed approach, reading books, reading articles, listening to podcasts, attending the Attachment and Trauma Network conference, that has been a game changer. This is a must conference, and I tell everyone about it. It will inspire you and change you. So then I started changing the way I saw behavior. So I no longer subscribe to the behaviorist model. For example, of planned ignoring or trying to replace behaviors or reinforce behaviors with a token economy system of, stickers, points, charts, etc. So when I truly understood that behavior is communication, behavior is communicating a child's internal world. For me, I look at it as it's a window into the child's heart. And it's communicating the stress response that's in their nervous system. So I completely shifted on how I approach behavior. So again, before with my behaviors training, I thought behaviors fit into 4 functions of behavior. That's what was taught to me: attention, sensory, escape, gain access. But with my trauma-informed learning that I've done, I have the understanding that the neuroscience behind behaviors. And I know there's so much more there than those 4 functions of behavior. So I dig deeper into understanding the why and what's underneath that behavior. So during my session, we'll be digging into what's underneath behaviors. I'll give you an example. I was in a classroom last year, and there was a student who was completely dysregulated the entire session I was in there. He was screaming, crying, kicking, whining, saying no, running away. So after my session, I spoke to the teacher and I said, I don't need to know what's going on in this child's world, but I know something is going on. And the teacher said, yes, his mom has cancer and the mom has been in the hospital. So this child who is autistic and has communication challenges, he showed me what was going on in his world through his behaviors. That's how I knew something was going on in his world. So I talked to the teacher about some strategies of communicating safety, using pattern, repetitive, rhythmic movements to help regulate this child and calm his nervous system, because no sticker or point or token was going to help this child's dysregulated nervous system. What was going to help was relationships with the adults, co-regulating with safe adults, and approaching him through a compassionate lens. So I feel passionate about this topic, and I'm so excited to be presenting.
We can't wait. We can't wait. Everything that you said is so aligned with everything that we believe in. Your work is changing lives, and we can't wait to have you come and speak so that it can change others as well. So everybody, now is the time to register for the conference. The website is scrolling across the bottom of your screen. We can't wait to see Fimi virtually and everybody else. So thank you, Fimi.
Thank you for having me.
You bet. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.